a basic definition of, if you ask, saving, income minus expenditure, it's called as a saving. But I'll tell you, income minus saving is equal to expenditure.
Right.
This has to be a definition.
I think most of us do the other way around.
Absolutely.
First we spend how much ever, and then whatever is left we think that is our saving, but it should not be like that.
But diversification is very important. Vis-a-vis, a financial advisor plays a vital role for you. If you start your journey early, it is more better for you people, wherein you can plan your retirement, you can
Right.
plan in fact, you can plan your holidays. A lot of things you can plan. Goal-oriented investments are also there, wherein you need to consider your financial advisor.
Which generation is the easiest to deal with when it comes to financial planning? Millennials, Gen Z, or the senior ones before that?
This is something very so we fall in millennial generation.
Correct.
Even for a Gen Z, these people should take this very seriously. This has to be one subject as such.
But say if I'm a person who just got a job just a few months ago, and I'm at a starting salary, would I also benefit working with you or having a financial advisor in my life?
They neither discuss with the spouse nor with the kids. These are the important things which you need to discuss with your family members also.
Right.
Where you are keeping
Right.
the documents.
Right.
This is my financial advisor. This is a contact number of my financial advisor. Because ultimately, this is your hard-earned money which you invest.
Hi everyone, welcome to our podcast. My name is Swati Bhat. I am an audiologist and speech therapist, and today I am the host of this podcast. Today we have Mr. Mangesh Gaonkar. Hi Mangesh, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Swati.
So can you introduce yourself in a minute?
Yeah, my name is Mangesh Gaonkar, and I am an investment and insurance consultant associated here at Panjim Pato. We are in this field of investment and insurance since 2005.
Okay, it's been quite some time you're in this field then. So what inspired you to get into this field, and how was the journey from there to where you are right?
See, usually I used to work for a corporate company, Cipla. Almost for 6 years, I was there in Cipla, and thereafter I left that job and I've joined investment and insurance.
Right.
But I was more passionate enough to meet people. In fact, I used to take tuitions earlier, and accounts was my favorite subject. And ultimately, I wanted to start my own. So why not to choose investment and insurance? And that was my a turning point as such.
Right.
And thereafter, I started slowly, gradually with only with one product, life insurance. And then thereafter, I started with health insurance, mutual funds, and now I have a client base of almost 2,000 plus clients.
Okay, brilliant. Now, I am basically from an allied medical. So, we are not taught finance or any part of it. So, just for lay people like me, I would like to know that in layman terms, what is it that you do and why is it important?
See, a basic definition of, if you ask, saving, income minus expenditure, it's called as a saving.
Correct.
So you will find that definition in your college time also. But I'll tell you, income minus expenditure is equal to saving.
Right.
This has to be a
I
definition.
think most of us do the other way around.
Absolutely.
First, we spend how much ever, and then whatever is left, we think that is our saving. But it should not be like that.
No, that's why I'm telling you. And it is not only a saving. There is a difference between saving and investing also.
Right.
Now, important part, how you save and how you should allot the money, that is important. So here I wanted to tell you that allocation of any asset class, diversification which is called, ultimately plays a very important role. So what I mean to say over here, your 33.33% should be in the guaranteed, 33.33% should be in the medium risk, and 33.33% should be in the high risk. Now, when you consider as a guaranteed, there are a lot of instruments available. Yes, FD, you can say life insurance product, or say postal saving. These are all guaranteed products. Medium risk products such as mutual funds, gold also considered to be in a medium risk, and high risk product like stocks, wherein shares, and a lot of people tends to go for this particular instrument. But diversification is very important, and vis-a-vis a financial advisor plays a vital role for this.
So you don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah,
basically.
absolutely.
Okay. Now what I understood what you said is, of course, now all of this would apply to maybe someone who's already established, maybe a business owner or a salaried person who's been working for years. But say if I'm a person who just got a job just a few months ago, and I'm at a starting salary, so I'm a salaried person and I have just a few months of experience, would I also benefit working with you or having a financial advisor in my life?
Absolutely right.
Okay.
And in fact, I should say that those people should start their journey early with the investments.
Correct.
Every person, I say that they have got, ultimately has got that liabilities and all those stuff. They tends to go for a loan, may it be a bike loan, may it be a car loan.
Correct.
But considering a liability, vis-a-vis, you need to go for investments also.
So those are that's for youngsters mainly.
Yeah. If you start your journey early, it is more better for you people, wherein you can plan your retirement, you can plan in fact, you can plan your holidays, a lot of things you can plan. Goal oriented investments are also there, wherein you need to consider your financial advisor, you need to speak with your financial. See, why I'm telling you, I'm stressing on the word financial advisor. Like, for example, for any legal matters, you approach for a lawyer. For any medical things, you approach doctors. So for finances also, you need to go and discuss in depth with your financial advisor.
Have an expert or something like that in your life so that you can actually do it well. Now, we considered right now, we spoke about only youngsters or newcomers. How about people who are approaching retirement or old age basically? So how is it that now at this age, how can you be helpful to them? And are there any risks that they really have?
See, ultimately, as I mentioned to you, there is a difference between saving and investment. People just keep the money in the saving account. That doesn't work.
Correct.
Investment works. So now, where to park those particular funds are important, so that retirement solution or pension, considering like, for example, I should say, senior citizen. Ultimately, they don't want to take the risk.
Correct.
There are certain pensions products which give you a guaranteed pensions.
Right.
So ultimately, may it be in the form of monthly, quarterly, half yearly, as you decide, you will get it. So guaranteed pension products there are available, which basically they can invest and they can take it on a monthly basis.
Right. So in the news, we many times see that especially senior citizens, they fall for some scams that's going around. So having you in their team, would that really help them also? Do you play any role over there? Can you kind of safeguard them for something like this?
See, forget about the senior citizen. Even youngsters fall in that particular trap.
Correct. Yes.
It's not only online scam as such, even offline scams happens. For us, very important. Again, I am telling you that your financial advisor, maybe a chartered accountant, your tax consultant, your financial advisor, plays a very vital role. You need to discuss each and everything with them. Take the advice. So, young number of scams happens. I have seen people losing their money.
Right. Their hard-earned money just gone in a minute.
They see, the returns are very high, and they tend to, invest their hard-earned money, and somehow, somewhere, they ultimately lose their money.
Correct. Now, in the field of finance, is there something that is really important, but we really take it very lightly?
Very nice. This is a good question you asked. Documentation plays a very important role.
What kind of documentation? Like, do you mean IT returns and all?
No.
Okay.
So now here I want to tell you that your all documents like your Aadhaar card, PAN card, passport, even driving license, everything should be identical. Like, for example, even a small mistakes in the spelling means it is a wrong document.
Okay.
Like, for example, DeCosta, D apostrophe Costa, and there is no apostrophe in other document, that means it is not correct.
Okay.
So this is why I'm telling you this, because ultimately at the time of claims or any settlement or whatever it might be, it becomes difficult for a family members, even for the person who wants to claim that particular money. May it be a survival benefit or a maturity, it becomes tough. So that's why your documents plays a vital role. vis-a-vis your nominations.
Okay.
Now, ultimately, you need to check on all the documents, the nomination paths. That also plays a vital role. If you wanted to switch the nominations from, say, for example, you got married from mother to your wife, or
Yeah. Yeah.
you need to do that perfectly. And another thing, you need to discuss all this in investments, whatever you are doing with your family members.
Yeah, that's very important. Yes.
It's very important because I have seen the cases wherein people are busy in their
Right.
own world.
Right.
Business people, they invest.
Correct.
They neither discuss with the spouse nor with the kids,
Yeah.
or with their children.
Right.
But I mean to say that these are the important things which you need to discuss with your family members also.
Right.
Where you are keeping
Right.
the documents.
Right.
This is my financial advisor. This is a contact number of my financial advisor. Because ultimately, this is your hard-earned money which you invest,
Correct.
and you should tell your family members also.
That means, so having a financial advisor, you would be like a one-stop place where the family can directly get in touch with, and we would know exactly what is there, what is not there, and you would be able to give us all those answers.
Absolutely.
Okay, brilliant. Now, as a woman, what happens mainly with us is after marriage, we have to change our surnames. So even if you keep it, but with time for convenience, then it does get changed. Then how do we manage that? Because half of our documents after education and everything, that's going to be in our maiden names, and the rest is going to be in our, after marriage names. Then is there any way that we can streamline this as well?
Yeah, that also comes under documentation, which basically you need to change it. Once you got married, you need to change it. And definitely, you need to change your Aadhaar, PAN, your bank details.
So you'll have to proactively actually
Yeah,
change all that.
it's a matter
Okay.
of just
Okay.
a day, I should say. But we think that we need to go, Arey Baba, we need to be in the queue and all.
Right. Right. Right.
Just ignore that and be very, sincere with respect
Yeah,
to this
yeah, yeah.
documentation,
Because
because
it's very
finally it is
important.
very
It's
important.
very okay. Right now, as compared to years ago, everything is changing very rapidly. May it be, our qualifications, what we are studying, our skills, everything. So even in your field, things are changing very rapidly. Where do you see your field heading in the next 10 years, and how can we be prepared for it?
See, as you mentioned, earlier there were just two or three instruments were available,
Right,
right?
right.
Now people has got a young number of instruments,
Correct,
wherein they have got a choice.
correct.
Even I should say that women's or ladies are more trendy towards gold. Gold is also a good investment. I'm not saying it
Right,
is bad, but
right.
as I already mentioned to you, don't put everything in one basket. You should have a diversified investment.
Correct.
And this is the way you look forward, because investment is something which we need to take it seriously. If you are not taking it seriously, then you end up just messed up with your total financial portfolio, you can say.
Correct.
That's why at a young age, like even for a Gen Z, which ultimately these are the trendy word, Gen Z or millennial
Yeah,
generation,
yeah.
these people should take this very seriously. This has to be a one subject as such.
Yeah.
Moment you are, as
Yeah.
a self-employed or a service oriented lady or a boy, should think it very seriously, and investment should be on a priority basis.
So now with that we're talking about Gen Z, I'm just a little curious. Okay. Which generation is the easiest to deal with when it comes to financial planning? Millennials, Gen Z, or the senior ones before that?
Uh, this is something very so we fall in millennial generation.
Correct.
Actually, you also fall in that.
Yeah.
Gen Z is the generation they are more fond of now. This gadget,
Tech.
mobiles,
Yes.
and all that.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not saying that you should not look at the mobiles and all
Yeah.
those stuff, but finally it is one-to-one discussion. Finally,
Correct.
it is a
Correct.
woman touch wherein you are discussing your
Yeah.
finances on one-to-one basis, and you are getting the solution. It is not
Right.
that mobile will be going to provide you, or the see.
Correct. So you don't really recommend going on portals and just buying whatever policies you see, no matter what it looks. Come, discuss, understand what you're getting into, and then buy
Absolutely,
uh,
absolutely, absolutely.
investment for yourself. Okay, brilliant. So, let's conclude it with, tell me the top three things that we should all be aware of and we should be proactive about when it comes to our financial health.
See, don't mix with investment with insurance. This is one thing which I always tell people.
Right.
Okay,
Don't mix your investment with insurance. They are
This
two
is
different
yeah,
things.
yeah.
Okay.
So insurance also plays a vital role. So give a priority to the insurance. Now, when it comes for the insurance, first immediately got attack on the health insurance, because if you are not insured for your health, tomorrow many things may go on
Can
toss.
happen.
Yeah,
Right.
even your investment, whatever you has kept, may go on toss if you are
Correct.
not prioritize your health insurance.
One event can actually put
Yeah,
everything
yeah. So
amiss. Right.
then comes your life insurance.
Right.
So there are maybe an endowment policy or term insurance policies, considering your liabilities, considering your dependency, your human value. Important is adequate insurance cover. Just for a namesake, yeah, my value is 50 lakhs or 1 crore or say
Yeah.
20 lakhs. Don't you judge yourself.
Correct.
So that's why you need to be with your financial advisor. He will sit with your finances like IT returns, balance sheet, profit and loss. He will see your liabilities and all
Yeah.
those. And based on that, he will give you adequate cover. So word adequate is important over here.
Right.
So cover with your medical insurance. Second is your life insurance, and third comes your proper investments. In that particular investment, you have a wide choice. So as I mentioned to you, diversified by 33 point by 33, 30 point by 30. Like that, you need to diversify, and accordingly, you need to work.
Okay, perfect. So one is about insurances and investments. Second would be, I think we would talk about savings, right?
No, saving, as I mentioned to you,
The
just
formula that
saving,
you
yeah,
mentioned.
yeah, just saving will not work.
Right.
Investment is one thing which you need to see. See, there is a difference between saving and investing.
Correct. Correct.
So
So second
investing,
point would be
yeah,
there's a difference between saving and
and investing.
investing.
So
Okay.
investing will definitely, the money will work for you.
Right.
Saving, anybody can save. You just keep in your saving account
Correct.
and
And
you
it
will
will.
get 2 or 3%. That doesn't mean it's a
Right.
saving.
Right.
Money should work for you. It should grow.
Right.
So that's why there are a lot of instruments are available in the market. One of them is mutual fund. One
Yeah.
of them are
Yeah.
pension. One of them are investing in stocks. One of them is in putting in the properties,
Properties,
gold.
gold.
See,
Right.
that n number of instruments are available. Diversifications, different, putting your money in a different assets class is very important.
Brilliant. I think the third one would be documentation. The
Yeah.
importance of documentations, though we don't take it very seriously, but it's a very important detail that will help us get things seamlessly when you want to actually claim the policy or anything
Yeah,
like that.
any investments also for that matter, not only policy as such, even for property.
Right.
Property related also, documentation plays a very vital role. Very means very important. This is why I'm telling you again and again, because this is the only thing which we tends to ignore, and this is the only thing, again I'm telling you, it's a matter of just a day or hours.
Right.
For changing.
Correct.
People just in a busy life just ignore it, and somehow somewhere,
Yeah.
later
Yeah.
on it becomes a bigger issue.
Bigger issue. Correct. Correct. Done. All right. It was great talking to you. Thank you so much for your valuable insights.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Swati. Thanks.